Hi, I am Yasar Arafath. I am here with another maths video for class 10 CBSE students. I welcome all of you to this video. Coordinate geometry. This was one of the questions we discussed in the last lesson. In what ratio does the point minus 4, 6 divide the line segment joining the points A minus 6, 10 and B 3 minus 8? We discussed in the last lesson this solution, and we will also discuss alternate method today. So how did we solve in last lesson? We choose the ratio as M1 is to M2. We want to find the ratio M1 and M2 we want to find. Okay, so that the dividing point is given. The minus 4, 6 is the dividing point. Okay, you can choose the ratio as M1 is to M2. Then you can write using the section formula. You can write the coordinate of the dividing point that is already given here. This is a reverse question. So minus 4, 6 is equal to, you can write 3M1, that is M1 x2. Here x2 is 3, right? x2 is the x coordinate of second point, that is 3. So 3M1 minus 6M2 by M1 plus M2 minus 8M1 plus 10M2 by M1 plus M2, like this you can write. And from this you can equate the x coordinates. You will get minus 4 is equal to 3M1 minus 6M2 by M1 plus M2. Solving this equation, you will finally get M1 is to M2 is equal to 2 is to 7. This problem we discussed in the last lesson. So this is one method to find the ratio if 2 points and the dividing point is also given to find the ratio, the reverse question. So we will also discuss alternate method to solve this question. So I shall open the question in whiteboard. Okay, this was the question. In what ratio does the point minus 4, 6 divide the line segment joining the point A minus 6, 10 and B 3 minus 8? So we'll discuss how to do this in an alternate method. See here, points are named as A and B and the dividing point is minus 4, 6. Suppose the ratio is M1, M2, ratio is M1 is to M2. So you know, suppose 1 is to 2 is same as 2 is to 4, right? So if you multiply both sides of the ratio, you will get a equal ratio, right? So there's a rule like this: AX is to BX, X is to BX is equal to A is to B. Okay. If A is to B is the ratio, if you multiply both sides of the ratio with the same real number, you will get the same ratio. A is to B is equal to X is to BX. X can be any real number. Okay, so we'll adjust this M1 is to M2 like if you multiply both sides by 1 by M2, or this ratio, this relation you can also write if you divide the both sides with the same number, the ratio will be unchanged. You can also write A by C is to B by C is equal to A is to B. Okay, A is to B. This is also possible if you divide both sides of the ratio with the same real number, ratio will be unchanged. Okay, so here you can also write M1 is to M2 as M1 by M2, M1 by M2 is to M2 by M2. This is also possible. We divide both sides by M2. So what will we get? The right side will become 1, right? M2 by M2 will become 1. Okay, so you can choose this as M1 by M2 is to 1. M1 by M2 is to 1. And suppose we choose K is equal to M1 by M2. Suppose we choose the value of K as M1 by M2. Then we can reduce this as K is to 1. K is to 1. So in such questions, to find the ratio, you can choose M1 is to M2 as K is to 1. Then we can find the value of K. That's possible. Okay. So what we did here, we choose the ratio m1 is to m2 as k is to 1. So we can do the same as before. So the dividing point, that is minus 4, 6. Minus 4, 6 will be equal to, apply the section formula. What will we get? So I shall write here. How was the section formula? m1x2 plus m2x1 by m1 plus m2, comma, then m1
y2
plus
m1 m2 y1
y1 by
M1
plus
M2
m2.
plus M2.
Okay, apply this here. So here m1 and m2 are k and 1. We choose the ratio as k is to 1. So how will come?
kx2.
X2 is 3, right? X2 is 3. So 3k, then plus
1 into minus 6.
yes, 1 into minus 6, that is minus 6. Okay. By m1 plus m2, that is m1 plus m2
plus
K minus 1.
k plus 1. K plus 1, okay. Then comma, the second coordinate will come m1 y2. m1 is k, m2 is 1.
K.
minus 8.
Minus 8K.
minus 8k, good, okay. Plus m2 y1.
10.
10.
Okay, 10 into 1, okay, 10 will come by m1 plus m2,
k plus 1.
k plus 1. Okay, now the steps will be little more easy comparing with the last method. Okay, now you can equate the x coordinate or y coordinate, you can find the ratio. Okay, so suppose we equate the x coordinates, I will come minus 4 is equal to this, will come minus 4 is equal to 3k plus minus 6 divided by k plus 1. Okay, so you k plus 1, you move to left side, it will become minus 4 into k plus 1 is equal to 3k plus minus 6, or you can simply write a 3k minus 6. That's enough. Okay. So minus 4 into k plus 1, what is minus 4 into k plus 1?
Minus 4K plus minus 4K minus 4.
Minus 4k minus 4 is equal to 3k minus 6. And next step,
minus 4k minus 3k.
okay, that's also possible. Better you move this negative term to right side and this minus 6 to left side. So it will become minus 4 plus 6 is equal to 3k plus 4k. So how will be in the next step?
2 is equal to
7K.
2 is equal to 7k. So 7 you move to left, you will get as 2 by 7 is equal to k, that is k by 1. So k is to 1. You will get k is to 1. The fraction you can write as ratio. So you will get k is to 1 is equal to 2 is to 7. The same ratio. So we have choose the ratio as k is to 1. So the ratio k is to 1 is equal to 2 is to 7. We got the ratio. Some point is given. This point divides the line AB in some ratio. We want to find the ratio. In such reverse questions, you can apply this method. The m1 is to m2, you can write as divide both sides by m2. You will get m1 by m2 is to 1. And choosing k is equal to m1 by m2, you can simplify this as m1 by m2 is to 1 is equal to k is to 1. So actually this you don't have to explain. You can simply take in the first step itself, let the ratio be k is to 1. If you get similar question, you can start with writing, let the ratio be k is to 1. Then write this section formula like this. Then equate x term or y term. You can do same with the y coordinate, no problem. You will get the same ratio. Okay? And finally, you will get the ratio.